Start your day with the word in hand. A mighty journey through God's grand plan. From Genesis to what's ahead, let His truth be daily bread. Rise and shine, it's a brand new start. The Bible's wisdom, it fills your heart. A mighty moment, every line. Start the day and make it shine.
Welcome to Mighty Moment, where it only takes a moment to have a mighty encounter with God. Our speaker, Dr. Bobby J. Bowles, is guiding us on a transformative exploration of the Scriptures from Genesis to Revelation. As he brings to life the incredible and fascinating stories of the Bible, we pray that you are encouraged and spiritually strengthened. So, let's turn our hearts and minds to the Word as we prepare for today's journey of discovery. Here's Dr. Bobby with today's Mighty Moment.
Free indeed. On November 19, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivered what perhaps was his most famous speech, the Gettysburg Address. The president was attending the dedication of that military cemetery for the dead of the Civil War battle at Gettysburg. 3,512 graves from that battle alone. More than 40,000 men were killed during that terrible battle. Here's a question for you. Do you know who the main keynote speaker for the Gettysburg Cemetery dedication was? It wasn't Lincoln. It was Edward Everett, who was thought of as one of the most famous orators of the day. In fact, Everett spoke for 2 hours, and yet virtually nothing is remembered of what he said or who he was. President Lincoln's brief speech lasted in history because of its powerful ideology and concise content. It is not the pedigreed and keynote speaker that is remembered. It is not the length of the speech, but rather the quality of the content that penetrates to the heart of the listener and reader. Lincoln's speech was only 2 to 3 minutes long and 272 words, but yet the Gettysburg Address would become one of the most famous of all time. In the speech, the president reminded the country that the Civil War was not merely to save the Union, but that it was about something higher. It was about the battle for freedom and equality. Of course, President Lincoln would eventually issue the Emancipation Proclamation that would free the slaves in the southern states. This was truly a great moment indeed. I'm reminded of a tremendous verse in the Bible, John 8:36, that says, "Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you shall be free indeed." This was a divine emancipation proclamation, freeing us from sin. Our spiritual freedom comes from Christ. We need not wait for a great speech, a presidential declaration, an act of Congress, or a change in the Constitution to know and declare our freedom. No war must be fought where hundreds of thousands die, but claiming the deaths of one, Jesus, we may declare and receive our freedom. The freedom Christ gives is true freedom. It is immediate and complete. We can be free from the burden and shackles of sin and be free indeed. Hello friends, this is Dr. Bobby J. Bowles. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Mighty Moment podcast. I started Mighty Moment to provide brief positive posts and podcasts to encourage and inspire and enlighten you in your spiritual walk and in life's journey. Check back regularly as this will be a daily cast. You can also check out our page on Facebook, facebook.com/Mighty Moment, and check us out on Twitter @Mighty Moment. Blessings, and I pray you have a mighty moment with God today.
From all of us here at Mighty Moment, we appreciate you joining us today. We pray that the message has blessed and encouraged you. We are grateful for supportive listeners like you who make this program possible. Your prayers and contributions help Mighty Moments stay on the air. We can be reached at 877-DR-BOBBY. That's 877-372-6229. Or visit us online at www.mightymoment.com. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, may God bless you.
Shine, it's a brand new start. The Bible's wisdom, it fills your heart. A mighty moment.